All right, Poké fam, it is time. I am overrun with bulk. I gotta get rid of it. I am overrun with bulk. We just completed our May fundraiser for Mental Health America, raising $355 for a good cause, for mental health awareness, because you are enough, you are awesome, and don't forget that. And I have bulk. I have bulk galore. I am overrun with it. And I got to do something. I have this box. I have this box. I have this box here, which is the same as this box, but in black. And I got to do something. And not every game shop, your local card store, takes bulk. And so luckily, it is Memorial Weekend, the Friday of Memorial Weekend. And I just saw that a card store in Virginia is taking in bulk today only as a special off day, I guess, because of the holiday. They normally only take it on Tuesdays, and Virginia is about an hour's drive for me. But I'm willing to do it because it's a Friday and we have a half day at work, and so I could go, but I got to get this bulk together. I thought it might be a perfect time to record a video for you, and so here we are. A lot of you have a question that's already coming to mind because I said this. What is bulk? Bulk is anything that is not really of value in the Pokemon TCG world. That's, I think, a simple definition. So if we flip to a common thing, I'm going to kind of talk about this. These are reverse hollows. If you remember, the inside of the card is normal, the outside is hollow-like, right? And then if I find another example like this, Glaceon, the outside is normal and the inside is hollow. But then you have cards like the Pyroar, where the bottom of the card is a diamond. That is an uncommon card. And then you have a Baniri, where the bottom is a circle. That is a common card. These are cards that typically used to make up a deck for a game. They're also used to make up the sets. They're not of value when, they aren't the gold double stars. They aren't the black double stars. They're not EX cards, right? They are commonly found in packs that I'm opening on the show, or that you see on when you buy packs at the stores, right? A pack is made up of 10 cards typically. Of those 10, the last 3 are typically hollows and reverse hollows, and we are hoping that one of those last 3 are an EX card or better, right? Or better. One of those last 3. Everything else is typically bulk. So I hope that helps clear it up. So because in the month of May, in particular, I was opening 2 packs a day. That's about, 62 packs? And if the bulk majority of the cards of 10 cards in a pack, that's 620 cards? Let's assume 620, maybe 600 at least are bulk. I have a lot of bulk just from May alone, and I was opening up cards longer than that. I'm overrun with cards, so I need to make space again. So I was lucky enough that I had and bought these boxes when I began collecting. You don't have to buy fancy boxes like this. You can get cardboard boxes to store your bulk if you want. Now, I was lucky. Because I had these, I was able to master set 151. Not everybody is lucky like that, right? So you may have thrown your bulk away. You may have traded it for somebody. But I am going to organize this bulk because, here we go. I'm going to share what I found. So, Blowout Cards in the Fantastic Store. They are a store in Virginia. And because they're doing this special on Friday, I need to sort my bulk. Not all stores, again, do this. And because they're doing it on this special Friday, I want to be able to give it away. So I can't just take this because they'll probably keep the boxes. So I need to follow the rules. So we're going to go to their site that has this information. It's on their Instagram. And they host it usually on Tuesdays. But if I I don't want to try and find the, okay, so if the Fantastic Store, right? Fantastic Friday, we are hosting trade night, and those that can't make the shop, we are accepting bulk Pokemon bulk trade-ins. That's where I fall in. I can't make their date usually. 3 to 7:30, store credit. I just have to follow their rules. So that's what I got to do. I follow their rules for sorting. So if we go back, we got to follow their rules. So let's see what they have to do. Okay, I got to separate into 4 categories listed. Must be sorted in bundles, and I have to have 500 card minimum. All right, bet. May alone, I have a 500 card minimum. All cards must be in near mint or better. They are. Must be unsleeved and facing the same way. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that I can't just have the cards willy-nilly like this. Okay, I gotta put the cards in the same direction. Are all the cards in the same direction? Okay, you gotta fix that. Same direction. Near mint or better, yes. English, yes. No non-hollow basic energy. Okay, so I gotta go through non-hollow. I gotta take that out. Code cards, non-hollow, take that out. Okay. All right. Unsorted orders will not be taken. Okay, I gotta make sure do what I'm doing. I gotta go through all the boxes and do. We will keep boxes that you submit. Okay, so I'm not gonna give them these boxes. I gotta find a different way to give them the boxes. Okay, I gotta sort them into these categories. Pokemon, support trainer, item, hollows and reverse hollows in one stack, and then Pokemon V and EX cards. Okay, I don't have the Pokemon and V EX cards in these boxes. I only have hollows, reverse hollows, support trainer, item, and Pokemon cards. Okay, so we got to separate them into the 3 categories. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to fast track this, but what I want to show you is how I sort my bulk, because some of you have wondered how I do that. So I want to show you kind of how my bulk is sorted into these 4 boxes in case that matters to you. Now, every store is different. Not everybody organizes their bulk the same way. So you have to find out wherever you're submitting your bulk, how they want it. These are the directions for Fantastic Store and Blowout Cards. So I'm going to follow their directions because that's where I'm going to be donating and getting store credit. So if I show you how I'm donating my cards or how I sort my cards, this is what I do. I have them sorted by set because if I want to master set something, then I already have it together. So this is everything in front. So I don't have any Rebel Clash cards. 1 Darkness Ablaze. These are, okay, so let me come here. These are all the Silver Tempest cards I have, right? These are all the Scarlet and Violet. This is how I know my 151 cards are here from after I found everything, right? These are all my Lost Origin cards. So this is how I'm able to find my bulk as fast as I was. These aren't sorted once they're here. I get them and I put them in front of the divider. The dividers, the stickers for the dividers came from Etsy. The dividers came with the box, and that's how my life is made easy. The boxes came from TikTok, but you can get them off of Amazon as well. You can get also, this is probably $25 something, I think, per box. You can get paper boxes for probably 20 or something less, cardboard. So don't feel like you have to have this. I liked it because of the aesthetic. I like it because it is sturdy and it has a removable top that I can stack them on. I do want to show you this one, which is slightly smaller than the other one. This does not remove entirely, but I use this one to store my code cards. This one stores my code cards. These store code cards because you can do something with code cards. I don't know what it is yet. That's something for me to investigate later. Energy cards. I save the energy cards because I want to get autographs, so I have them. Japanese bulk because I don't know. One day I may do Terrestrial Festival, so I save them just in case. I collect sleeves. I may put them in a binder, but for now I didn't know what I wanted to do with this, so I have different sleeves. And I saved the artwork of packs, the first ones I've opened, the different ones. Remember that black and white I opened in the mystery box? So I have those here. But yeah, I kept that in here. So those are just that. And now we're going to cut to me sorting all of this into the 4 different piles that they want. All right, I've now completed sorting the bulk into the 4 piles that they wanted. This is all of the Pokemon piles that they wanted, the common, essentially, right? So I haven't counted how many there are yet. That's phase 2. This is the hollows and reverse hollows that they wanted. This is the pile of V and EX cards that they wanted. Pretty sure that's not 100, so that's a different conversation. And these are the support, trainer, and item cards. So yeah, if I pull back, this is all of what was in those 4 boxes. I mean, I don't even know what it is. So I called the store because I wasn't sure, right? Like this isn't 100 cards. So will they take partial counts? And they said no, it has to be in groups of 100. So if it's like 80 out of 100, they're not going to take it. So I have to now, part 2 is now I need to group these into groups of 100 and probably put them in team bags or rubber band them or something so that I know how many hundreds I have of Pokemon, how many hundreds I have of the hollows and reverse hollows, how many hundreds I have of the trainer, support, or item cards. This, I'll probably have to take it to Tournament City Games and have them and just sell it there. Or to the next show I go and see if anybody wants them. But yeah, that's pretty much the next step. So let's do that. All right, y'all, I just wanted you to see kind of what the final result is. These are all 100 packs that we have. So I wanted you to kind of see what came out. Now, it's not done. There's still bulk left. The reason being is that I have a bit of a drive to get there. And in order to get there, I have to stop. So, yeah. That's all right, though, because I can save that for another drive and drop off later. So I'm going to try this. I'll let you know how it goes. Shout out to Dr. Applesauce because I didn't come up with how to put this. It's very bright, but, oh, there it is. The packaging he did on YouTube. I was trying to figure out the best way to wrap the 100 in. So shout out to him helping me to figure out how to package this. So I'm going to grab all of this together and we're going to go to Blowout Cards Fantastic Store and I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, I'm back because magic. Super smooth experience. The people at the Fantastic Store, Blowout Cards, are amazing, really kind. Shout out to Adam, who pretty much kind of runs the buyback of bulk. And so he really helped me out. Was really impressed with the fact that the cards were wrapped the way they were. So that was really kind of a step extra. He said you could use a rubber band, you could bag them if you want, put them in a Ziploc, or just, you know, however you need. He said it was fine. What I did was also fine. He said he really loved it. So that was more than enough. He said that I did. Really helpful because he was able to organize it in counting. And so this, through the magic of editing, is the tally sheet that he had. And so that is the total. We got $113 in store credit. Now the catch is you have to use the store credit that day. So I can't take that store credit, then finish sorting this, go back and add the 2 credits. Doesn't work like that. I used the $113 of store credits a day. That will be a separate day of store credit, just the way it is. So that's fine. I went there. They have plethora of stuff, plushies, booster boxes, ETBs, singles, Japanese. They have so much stuff. But what I decided was, because I had extra money, I decided to get some unusual packs or uncommon packs that I would normally not get. So I'm just going to share the fun packs I got. Evolutions, Crimson Invasion, 2 packs of that, Chilling Reign, Ultra Prism, and 2 packs of Chilling Reign. And so, yeah, this just a variety to add to the mystery box dispenser that I have. So just some fun packs to kind of throw in there. As they were, I didn't see any singles that I would wanted to do, so I didn't buy that, and the ETBs were expensive, so it was what it was. But I cleared my bulk. In the end of the day, that was what I wanted to do. Mission accomplished. Here's the catch. Here's the thing. Now that I know what they want, I'm going to rearrange my boxes. I'm no longer going to organize them by sets. So keep that in mind. If you're going to organize your bulk for a reason, keep that in mind. I'm going to now organize my bulk the way they want it. So I'm going to organize it by Pokemon, trainers, and then holos and reverses. So each box will be specifically for that to make it easier for me when I count by 100. So I'm going to, as I get the cards, separate them by that. Each box will be for one specific category. That'll make my life easier when I organize it, now that I know. And, you know, Fantastic Store, Blowout Cards, those are local to me. There are online stores that buy bulk. Dr. Applesauce, the one that told me about the paper wrapping idea, he does a video about bulk and submissions and how you can make money from it. So I will link that in the description if you guys want to check that out and find out what online options there are. Keep in mind, the rules and guidance for those stores are different from Fantastic Store. So you got to follow that. So that's really important. What I did for Fantastic Store and Blowout Cards is different from what other stores want. Remember, follow the directions for who you're submitting to. Those stores require you that you mail it. The Fantastic Store requires you drop it off. You have to go there. So different rules, different stores. Follow who you're going to go to. That's all. So had a lot of fun. A little crazy bit of a day in that. Shout out to 𝘁𝗵𝗶𝘀 for helping me try to get as much as I could done, because there's no way I would have gotten as much as I did without her help. I love my sisters and my brother because whenever I need help, they are there. So shout out to Jamie in particular, because today she was here. And when I needed help and I called and I said, hey, are you free? She came down and started counting out cards and helping me put them into hundreds. And even with her help, no way I could have gotten all of it done. So the fact that I got as much as I did was because of her. So thank you, Jamie, for your help. That is it. That's all I have to say about bulk and organizing it and getting money from your bulk so it's not a waste. That's all I got. If you have questions, put them in the comments. For this week's giveaway, comment below, what do you do with your bulk? Are you saving it? Do you throw it away? Are you trading it in? What are you doing with your bulk? Do we not talk about bulk? Let me know in the comments below. This video's winner of the comment giveaway is going to get this Dragonite V-Star card. So make sure you comment below so that you can be entered to win. And you have to be subscribed. And if you like this video, think about hitting the like button. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.